All right, Jiaan will break the ice by setting it on fire with his speech, The Legend of the Phoenix. Please welcome Jiaan Hakunana.
Legends say that the phoenix lives for hundreds of years before it dies by burning itself into flames. From its ashes, it is reborn and continues its life cycle. It is a symbol of renewal and resurrection. My life resonates with that legend, except for the living for hundreds of years part. Although there are some days that I feel like that's the case. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, today I will share my legend as a phoenix. During my first 5 years as a hatchling, I have lived in 4 different places. First, Manila, Philippines, where I was born. Second, was with my grandma up in the northern Philippines when I was 3 years old. Third, in Malaysia when I was 4 years old because my parents took a job assignment there. And back to the Philippines, this time in an area south of Manila when I was 5. I also stayed there until I finished grade school. A quick highlight of my grade school days was that when I was in 4th grade, I joined a speech contest. We had to make a presentation about a country other than the Philippines. Naturally, I chose to do my presentation about Malaysia, having lived there for a year. I ended up in 2nd place, mainly because my voice was hoarse that day. Had my voice been better, I would probably end up in 2nd place. I then moved back to Manila to study junior high. After I have finished, my family and I moved here to Calgary, Alberta, Canada, where I did my senior high and studied chemical engineering at the University of Calgary. In between my 3rd and 4th year, I also did my internship up in Fort McMurray. During my early days, I was flying freely for the most part. However, after my internship ended, I went through a horrible breakup. Well, today's the perfect time to share this. After that happened, I was not nearly as focused. Somehow, I barely managed to pass my courses to obtain my degree in 2016. Also, during that time, it was extremely difficult to get jobs related to my field of study because the economic conditions were horrible. The more job rejections I got, the less confident I became in myself. I eventually ended up doing a bunch of random jobs just so I had something to do and some income. These included delivering food and working at a warehouse. At first, I didn't mind doing these, but the longer I stayed, the more disappointed I was in myself. My confidence took an even bigger hit. I felt like my life was reduced to a pile of ashes. That's not where I want to be. I still wanted to work at a place where I could use my education. And so I started applying to jobs again. Through my efforts and with a little bit of parental guidance, my resume ended up with Richard. He gave me the opportunity to be interviewed for the Associate Project Control Specialist role here at Fluor. Thankfully, he decided to hire me, and I hope he's happy with how I'm doing so far. Accomplishing that gave a bit of confidence in myself again. And now, I wanted to build on that. I started going to the gym to work on my physical health, and now I am here at Toastmasters to improve my communication skills. Currently, I'm starting to feel like I'm rising from my ashes again. My legend is still ongoing. With the help of everyone, I strive to be this new phoenix that is flying higher and burning brighter.
To commemorate breaking the ice, we have an icebreaker ribbon for Jiaan. So here you hold half of it. There. A little smile, Marcy.
Got it.
All right, there you go. Congratulations.